All right, guys. Previously, on the Sword of Mystara, you killed a dragon.
Woo!
A green dragon. Vex is under the impression that a song that she played in the tavern turned one of the caravan guards, one of the random who cares, into a dragonkin, which may or may not have somehow also called this green dragon toward the tavern.
The dragon
which
also
it
seemed to
then
be under that
smashed
impression.
up and clawed through and tried to grab its kind of child, laid it down, told Vex to never sing again and to smash her instrument. And you guys just want to, I don't know, which song lyric should I borrow here? You just want to rock all night and party every day, so you said no, and you killed the dragon. And as the dragon was dying, the dragonkin's life essence jumped into the dragon and kind of brought it back, or gave it a second wind. You killed that second wind, and then after everything had settled down, you tried to steal from a couple shopkeepers in the
God damn
what
it.
was going on afterward, I guess the carousing events. And then Eggle decided to take you, the red elf jester Eggle, who's a part of a group he calls the Celestials, who are apparently aware of your divine purpose and are supporting it. He decided to take you to what was the name of the What was the name of the
Oh, shit, you're gonna make me look this up again?
Iridil?
Yeah, something like that.
Iridil?
Iridil.
So you marched north for a few days, for a couple days, and then you have just crossed over into the incredibly lush and gorgeous forests of the Kingdom of Alfheim. The map that you have, you have it in front of you. And so now that you've
It's all
entered,
pretty and stuff.
you've got a couple paths that you can choose from. Is going north.
Indili?
What's that?
No, it's not Iridil. It's close, but
What was it?
it's either Imdiri or Indiri or Indili. Again, this is my. Hold on, let me send the thing through.
You know, I was looking through your chat because I remember I wrote it down in the chat.
I wrote it down in my notes. Where are notes?
Well, in any case,
Anyways, yes.
it's not Imdiri. You actually got that a little.
Did I get that off?
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah, they were all in red for a reason.
Shit of the grasses you got. It's Beja,
Not Deja.
the stone, which was Orsick's contact. Ulmo of the sea, the foul-mouthed Ulmo.
We didn't get to hear much of his foul mouth before he died.
Which is a shame. I was really hoping to curse a lot more with him. So here we are. You've just crossed over into the. We've got two paths to choose from. One goes west and one goes north. Eckel tells you that going west is going to be more dangerous because the stalk brow tree marked with the red skull X
Oh yeah.
A very dangerous place that has a lot of bad stories.
Mm-hmm.
People thinking evil thoughts, friends turning on each other, creatures appearing out of nowhere. Even though it's quite close to the glow tree, which, as its name suggests, glows. And then there's north, which is kind of the longer way around. If we're going to get to Alfheim, Alfheim town, in order to talk to Induril.
I was gonna say, if we're headed to Alfheim town, it's a really long way around to take the other road.
Ignore that. Sorry. Keep talking. I'm just rolling a die here.
But at the same time, that doesn't seem like a.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Worst thing is like the opening of Rosencrantz and Guildenstern Turner are dead. He just rolls dice to decide.
Sorry. Those are my hit points for my new level, John. I did level 6.
Uh-huh.
Alright. So I'm
shit.
at 11 to my max. Okay, continue on, sorry. I'll shut up for the rest of the time.
No, that's cool.
I forgot to do that last time. I gotta roll on the hit points actually.
You were just finally, wrapped in, vagina hands. I think we were saying
So,
It was all robot.
so Urisk is in a horrible mood because he's in constant pain.
Mm-hmm.
Demi is currently in a really shitty mood and not talking to anyone as she is. She's being very snappy about it. I believe Vex said she was in a bad mood as well about the whole turning people into dragon cage.
occasionally in a busy mood. Yeah, she pretty much is. Sorry, you're sick.
Well, I'm probably unconscious now because I haven't healed for a while, so it probably doesn't really matter.
No, you have a perpetual wound now to heal.
Oh, that's true. That is true. I get the mend that fucked up arm.
So Doug, you're fully healed. I just need you to roll a d12.
For what?
If you're deciding how many extra hit points you get.
Oh, I just rolled it. If you look on the chat log, I just rolled it.
That's going to add your.
Hold on.
Oh yeah, that's d12, and that automatically adds your bonus then, doesn't it? Yeah. Okay.
Does it if I roll a 12?
No, that's it. Because if you roll 1d12,
Oh, I'm just checking to make sure
that d12 that you just rolled there for hit dice is automatically going to add your Constitution bonus, which is what it would be otherwise. But your minimum roll for that would be a 7.
Okay.
So everyone should be at full health, having spent a few days through the woods here. So Eggle isn't much help in terms of making the decision. He's kind of under the impression that like you guys can do no wrong. So wherever you choose is going to be the right path.
That is a great.
What's that?
Yours was software. I'm going to go to the greatest point.
Laura and Doug are both trying to talk at the same time, and I can hear neither one of you.
I want to go just.
All right, one of you two decide which one wants to talk.
No, nobody talks.
Am
I digitized like she is?
No, you just sound really far away sometimes.
Alright, I'm going to get my actual headphones and a microphone on them. Oh, it's still attached to an Xbox controller.
Sounds like there's a lot of destruction happening.
Hear me? Any better?
Possibly.
Is that any better? Or closer?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can hear you better.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, yours. I don't. I just want to go the shortest distance between the 2 points. I don't go all around, and this is a bunch of nonsense.
Demi seems uninterested in making a decision.
Well, why don't we detour kind of by the glow brow and go around where the stuff. Why do these things all have such fucked up names? Damn it, elves. The glow tree. And avoid the stalk brow.
Surprised they were able to. I
There you go.
mean, I guess it's Viking stuff, but they still got away with Alfheim. Seems like there's a couple other words in there that are
Like that.
a little too close to Lord of the Rings and other stuff.
Yeah.
But that,
Can we do a line like this? Like, will it take us longer, I guess, if we do it by
If we don't go through the
without being
road.
on a little path, a little trade route.
yeah, we could give that a shot. I mean, the effects of the tree, we could probably avoid that.
Because realistically, we could even just try to avoid we don't need the road. We could just kind of go.
We're going. We
Straight
don't
across.
need roads.
So it might be a little. It might be. I mean, not as long as going north and going all around. It will be a little slower going through the heavy trees. Let's see.
But we could follow the, what is that, the South Flood?
Yeah, we can follow the river.
It's,
Although that can be pretty rough along the banks.
Yeah, we could give that a shot. I mean, just to get around it.
Whatever.
really
We're
don't
stuck in
know.
these stupid woods. Let's just get through as fast as possible.
All right, so. So the first day, you're sticking pretty close to the road, and there is, along this path here, there's a tavern along the side of the road.
I'm a little bitter about taverns at the moment.
Just does
What's that, Doug?
you know anything about it? Any reason to stop?
Yeah, he's been here before.
Is there any reason for us to stop?
To get a drink.
Supplies.
For in his mind, is there anything worth stopping for?
Yeah, it might be a place to sleep for the night.
It's true.
Fine. I walk up and just kind of bust open the door and just like walk in, look over the bar, just turn my head back and forth, and when I find the bar, I just ignore everyone else, just head right for the bar.
Okay. It's a place called the Restless Leg.
Of course it is.
So we've got you down here below.
And they have food.
Yeah, they got plenty. You come in. There's a actual human bartender. There are 3 elves at one table here. There are 2 humans here. There are another 2 humans
You're
here.
saying here a lot, but I'm just seeing forest.
Oh, scroll down.
Scroll down.
Ah.
There we go. And in the back, being avoided by everyone else, there is a drow, a kobold, a goblin, and 2 orcs sitting at a table.
Ooh.
Is that this table over here?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I feel like
Okay.
it's a joke ready to happen. They all walk into
Yeah,
a
I'm pretty sure
bar
it just wrote
and
itself.
All right. I'm up at the bar.
So, what the hell happened to your hand? None of my business. What can I get you?
Do I see what they have? Do they have strong liquor, ale? I don't want to ask, but I just want to look and see what I see.
He leans in and he says, just between you and me, it's no synthesis elvish stuff, so it may not be as strong as you'd like, but you put enough in you, it'll knock you under the table just the same.
Strongest. Whatever you've got.
All right. Come back over here.
do you have rooms?
This thing. Mixes it with this thing. Drops it down.
Makes you a suicide.
Says you don't suffer from heartburn, do you?
I don't answer. I just kind of look at him. Waiting for it.
Yeah, he puts it down in front of
I drink it.
you. It has a really hot cinnamon burn to it, but it's very tasty.
How much?
Gold.
I give him one, and I give him another. Another.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's a lot for a drink.
So it's made with a very special dew blessed by the elves.
Another.
Do you have rooms?
We do have rooms. Drink.
I don't know before you move the guy around.
Drops another one.
Oh shit, Eggle threw me off. I was like, there's a guy on fire in here. I forgot he was with us in his jester outfit.
I'll get us a table. Yeah.
Give me another one for the elf. I'm gonna get another one for the elf, for Eggle.
Yeah.
So you do have rooms? Yes.
I'm gonna say to Demi, keep an eye on that elf. You never know. He could be a groupie, or he could be with the Bargle and them trying to
Keep an eye on him yourself.
Bitch.
Danny makes a face at your risk.
No drinks for you. I take my drinks and I go walk off.
So that's a yes. You have rooms. We get them.
Yes, absolutely. What interests you?
How many do you have available? And how much?
Well, some of the gentlemen near the fireplace have some occupied, but we do have other rooms available. We could have more available if they were no longer guests.
What?
Are they giving you a hard time?
Have you ever known a group like that to be decent?
Well, we're traveling with vagina hand orc, half orc over there, so.
He's in disguise, Vex.
Yeah.
I gave Eggle a drink.
You guys are
And
really
I'm
bad at
sitting
this whole
on the table.
disguise thing. First Orsic last time, Vex this time.
I'm sitting on the table and I'm looking at the table, these other 5.
You're just gonna go start a fight, aren't you?
No, I'm curious because I'm not looking at them angrily. I'm just kind of like, sitting back and with my drink and looking at them like, what's up with this?
So you can tell from where you're sitting there staring at them. They are playing some kind of dice game with instead of money around the center, as they're all kind of rolling, they're
The kittens?
throwing it's like little bits and pieces of I guess leaves and a couple bits of little tiny gems and like a feather. Very strange things that they're betting with.
I already gave Eggle his drink, and I point to it. I don't even say it. I kind of nudge him and point to what they're doing and make like the what's going on kind of motion. What's that? It's hard to be silent when you're fucking not sitting across with someone when you want to try and make hand motions, but
Yeah.
But that's my intended.
He kind of he takes a sip of the drink and is like, oh, that's hot. He says that looks like a little bag of, what did he say it was? That looks like a, I think they're betting with spell materials.
The what materials?
Spell materials.
But what about are the elves okay with this? Orcs and kobolds?
Oh, you mean, if we have, no, we're not okay with it.
Why are they still here? Should I expect a problem? I'm kind of curious for myself.
I don't know. I mean, they don't come through very often, and if they do, they're generally not civil enough to have a discussion.
Can I hear this from across the room, you think?
No, for the bartender.
Okay.
He's definitely trying to whisper it out.
I'm just.
Hey, orcs, this guy doesn't like you.
What?
Hey, can I have a half size of what you just gave the big guy?
I take Eggle's away. I guess I can't hear that. Never mind. We're on your Eggle. I was listening to his. He doesn't feel like it.
He says, no, we gotta roll around here. You take what you want, but you drink what you take. We're gonna give you a full glass. So you say the bartender doesn't like you, and the drow stands up and
Drow, that's what it was.
steps over.
Okay, barkeep, I'm gonna need it anyway.
He says, is that so? On what basis?
How the hell should I know? They seems to be very interested in getting rid of you.
But we have no intention of leaving.
Alright. They have no intention of leaving.
But he's all like red faced and kind of
Damn, he's doing like her best Jessica Jones. Just like, fuck this.
ducks back down. I gotta count some money, or I gotta do something over here.
Hey, where's my drink?
He made you drink.
Oh, okay.
He get you a drink.
Ah, what do I do? Sorry, nobody upgrade to Windows 10 if you can avoid it, because
Oh
it
my
has
God,
totally
what a
fucked
That's
my
all.
computer.
I've only heard disaster stories.
It was ridiculous. I went back and I will not upload Windows 10 ever while I have this computer.
You know, it was fine for a little while, but lately nothing has worked properly.
I almost didn't even get to start playing, once we moved and started getting.
Because I wasn't even really looking at them anymore. I had actually turned around before, but I kind of just sit on the table.
He says,
Like,
yes, you as one orc to another. Do you have a problem with us?
I just kind of take a drink and I don't change my expression at all. Like, Like he's a buzzing of flies. Don't
You're
care.
rude, man. You're rude. And he sits back down.
I drink my drink and burp. And then I take Eggle's drink away. Well, actually, I look at him, and he doesn't seem to like it, so I can just kind of pick it up.
No, go ahead. Let's.
Warsick's gonna move over to the table of folks and just kind of greet them. Boy, we're out in the middle of fucking nowhere, am I right?
Is this a candle? Should I assume these are candles like on the wall?
Yeah, some kind of like lantern, oil lantern.
And the
I missed that last
You
part.
poured the cinnamon drink on your open wound? That sounds like
Yeah.
a horrible
Is that
idea.
what it does?
Infected.
I'd say I put up above there. I put a little bit on the wound. Just because it hurts, I'm just like, fuck, maybe this will help. Maybe this will numb it.
No,
That won't help.
A lot worse.
Is
I'd
that-
have it all
Jesus.
wrapped up and cleaned up and everything. Like, it wouldn't
Yeah,
be
Warsick's been
exposed.
taking care of that. But if you want
Well, I assume since the bartender said something about it, I thought maybe it was.
to pour liquid fire into an open, festering wound, go ahead.
So does this alcohol? Does this alcohol taste like it has a very high alcohol content?
It tastes like it has a lot of cinnamon. It's not necessarily a strong.
It's like Fireball.
So it's not something that I could like blow on someone and light them on fire. Because that's why I'm asking about this. That's why I'm asking about the torch on the wall and what the fire
Who
is.
are
like
you
right
gonna
now.
light on fire?
If I just hold the torch in front of me, just blow it on them or pour it on them, just. If something's 80% or more alcohol, like it's gonna burn.
Well,
And
yeah, but I
anyway,
mean, we're all just sitting here in the tavern, and you're saying maybe I could set these guys on fire.
the guy was giving me shit. Just because I wasn't freaking out and raging doesn't mean I'm not planning on how to take his head off.
So do these guys look like us, like travelers, sort of suited up?
Yeah,
that
yeah,
kind
they
of
have
stuff, Sean?
they have equipment. Yeah.
All right. So I mean, what do they say when I go over there and then start conversation?
This is we're in the heart of Alfheim.
This is just a little pub out in the middle of nowhere, isn't it, John?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know about usually when I'm in the heart of places, there's something more besides just an inn. What brings you guys out around this way here?
Well, everyone has a fortune to find. Am I right?
What are you guys looking for? Hey, look, we don't care. We're not hunting what you're hunting. I mean, we're just a bunch of fucking gods. You know what I mean? So we're not really. I'm just making small talk with you guys because I feel kind of bad because the barkeep over there is kind of an asshole. Has an issue with you guys. I think you guys are doing okay. You're over here doing your thing, not causing any problems. And I thought, hey, here's a few nice fellas. Let's go see what's going on. I mean, shit, the five of you probably haven't done anything but talk to each other. I mean, don't you you guys want to put a couple tables together, have a drink?
Heat it up in the pan.
Give me a
Put it in
persuasion
the
check.
Stick it in the sink.
Okay.
That's so itchy.
Come on, character sheet. Come on. What's up with my... There it goes.
What?
I think this system could actually have a lag. But persuasion is charisma, and I'm not a very good-looking guy, but we'll see how this goes.
You got that good old dwarf charm.
Yeah, that's what I'd call it.
You're
I
being very
drool.
charming today.
I spit when I talk. Drool on myself a little bit.
If you don't mind, dwarf, go make something that'll last 1,000 years. We have work to do.
But this game, I'm really just kind of intrigued by this sort of voodoo stuff you got. I mean, each to their own when it comes to their belief systems and such. But this is some like shaman shit. I see we got some feathers and we got some gems and stuff. I mean, I just sort of take a bow and pray to the good guy up above, and that's how my shit works. So what do you guys got going on here?
We're not interested in your god.
Well, what do you got? All right. I guess I'm gonna go over. Just don't talk to the big ugly guy over there. I mean, he's got this temper problem. My guess is that just because you said something to him, he probably wants to burn the fucking place down or something. All right, fellas, you have a good time with that. can't score a date for nothing, Eggle. Hey, anybody on damage control? Yours is attaching, going to the table there.
Nikki loves sneaking up on me while I'm wearing headphones.
Oh my god.
That's funny.
I would shit myself. Hi, Nikki.
Why would you come down here to fart?
You just got crop dusted. That's all.
Why would you just fart?
Drive by. Was it actually on you?
We pay a mortgage. We have a baby. We're allowed to fart in our own house if we want.
You are.
Hey, we have earned that right.
Absolutely.
The neighbor, our buddy, is over. She's watching a movie upstairs.
Oh.
He came down to fart. I'm like, just fart.
So much more fun to fart on you.
Who's that? Hey, John, you said these are elves here at this table?
Yeah,
And
they're actually drow tokens, but I've colored them green so that.
Okay. So those are elves, and down here, are they all elves on these three tables?
No, the other two tables are humans.
Excuse me.
Eggle says, don't, Boris said, don't,
There you go. There it is, I'm back.
don't take it personally. You know, people in Alfheim, they don't, they're not too keen on being proselytized.
Well, I don't think I was going that route. I mean, just
Not
trying to
like
make
Glantree.
small talk. You know what I
Oh
mean?
my goodness, Glantry's the worst.
Glantree?
Glantry, up north, it's a magocracy.
Aha. I'm scrolling up to the map now, taking a look.
Dwarf and a cleric. Oh man, do not go there.
Hey, John, before my auto cut, are the three tables at the bottom? I'm sorry, my audio cut out. Are they all elves?
No, it's elf, and then two tops of humans.
Okay.
Mitch, in case you
I was
didn't
gonna
know,
iron them.
Glantry is our ultimate destination.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
We're gonna have so much fun.
So the goblin here gets up to leave. Gets up to use one of the. Ooh. Gets up and heads out the back.
And he didn't go to the bathrooms. Which,
Well, he's outside where you can't see.
okay.
Okay. Just when you were just
Because I can see the bathrooms are right here. You've even got refuge in the corners there.
Clumps of used toilet paper they like to recycle.
Yeah, it's nice of them.
I think I'll go find some non-poison ivy.
So the folks in the back keep playing their dice game. Remarkably quiet.
I'm a little crazy, but I'm not into starting shit just for the hell of it, so they're not bothering me, even though they're kind of turds.
Are we able to get food? Demi wants food. Oops.
They want to go 20 feet over to get some food.
I can. Yeah, we can get you set up. What interests you?
I don't know. What do you got?
Well, let me see.
Check your
We
menu
have
there.
we have roasted cat.
Ah,
Now let me get. That's what I want.
The cat clearly
Kitty, they're
objects
gonna
to
roast
the,
you.
whatever was on the menu.
We have vegetable stew. We have smoked sausage and pine nut bread. We have boiled goose. We have roasted sausage and dried asparagus. We have
Quite the menu, jeez.
stewed pork and leek. Some
I'll just
dried
take the
turnips.
stew.
Jeez, you really planned that out.
Thank God for random generators.
I'll just take the stew.
The stew, 5 copper.
Pays him.
I'd like the vegetable soup, please.
5 copper.
Fox over.
So turns around, Jerisk, as you're walking by.
Okay.
Because you care to join us? Or are you just going to meander about?
I kind of go over and just look at the table and try to figure out if I can see what it is they're playing.
It's they're throwing dice.
Just throwing dice.
Mm-hmm.
And what they're playing for magical objects.
Yeah, like the Eggle said, it's like the magical
Like
spell
feathers and leaves
components.
and stuff.
Yeah, like spell components.
I left my beans at home. I was gonna walk away. I was heading over to get meat.
Orc, if you have a moment, please sit with us. We have
I
something.
feel my back turn and I'm just like shaking my head like,
We have something to discuss.
what might that be?
Would we be mistaken in assuming that you come from the Badlands?
Why?
See, that's where we're headed.
What does it matter if I'm from there or not?
See, we're not. We'd like some information.
Which one of them is an orc? Aren't two of these guys
We'd be
orcs?
happy to buy you a drink if that's what it takes.
Aren't two of these guys orcs?
Let's see. 2 of them are orcs. One is a kobold and one is a goblin.
Yeah. Okay. The two of you, you're not from the Badlands? Where are you from? Because I assume Johnny's talking about where we're headed. Right?
Yeah.
The Broken Lands or something.
Well, there are orcs of all kinds, of all places.
Afraid I'm from one of the other places. Heading to the Broken Lands myself. Never been there before.
Are you now? Is there something there that you seek?
Nothing in particular.
Nice.
Well, boy, you guys are real talkative now, aren't you? Didn't have anything to say to little old me. Kind of come over and put my tap Jorisk on the arm a little bit. But now you guys want to question, you just want to grill him.
Well, to be honest, Wolf, you just wanted it too much.
You just wanted it to.
Yeah, this
You
guy's
seem
this
desperate.
guy-
I'm also completely ignoring Orsic. I'm just kind of standing with my arms. Well, I guess I can't have my arms full because I still have my finger in my hand. I'm just kind of standing there, just looking at them with my finger in my one hand, just ignoring Orsic completely.
Just don't tell these guys anything. That's all I'm saying. I mean, I know that you've had a couple of drinks, and
Now I cock my head towards him like, fucking ass.
Bitch, did you just tell me what to say?
Like, no, but, well, not just that, but he's like, in my mind, it's like, you're telling me not to tell them anything. That means I have something to tell them. What are you? I just gotta look
Don't
back
tell
at
them
them.
about the secret in the train.
I already told them we're all gods. What else could they possibly want to know? I just don't, they're not. They shouldn't be privileged to the information of our lives whenever they want to hold everything back from us.
That could be something that could be dismissed to just, a little
The
bit.
bravado.
Yeah.
Boasting.
No one's gonna hear. I'm a god. Like, oh, okay.
I know, that's why it's funny, because no one's gonna believe us.
I turn around, I look at Orzik, I turn around, look at the rest of my group, especially Demi. I take a drink and I sit down with them.
Yes.
I'm like, fuck you guys, I'm making new friends.
Your name, sir?
Drunk fuck, that's his name. Drunk Funk Urisk. I have a seat here. Oh, my name. Oh no, his name. My name.
His name. Well,
Oh, his
Me?
name. My
You? You? Him? Him? Me?
Mr. Yorisk, do you? They sound odd coming from me, but do you speak the Orc language?
No, wasn't raised with it. Used to know a few words. I'm no help to you, unfortunately.
You certainly aren't.
I can speak any language,
Shut up.
but I'm worthless. Nobody wants anything to do with me. I want it too bad.
Dwarf,
Mind.
is that true?
Oh, it's a goddamn fact.
Is what true that he wants it too much? What is
That
he?
you speak Orc?
I can speak any language I want.
He leads over to Jurisk. Is your friend well?
What don't you understand about God?
He is full of surprises.
We are gods. Language is whatever.
He's also a little crazy.
I brushed my shoulder off.
They seem a lot more dismissive.
What are you going to the Badlands for?
Well, we probably should be saying we don't need more competition.
I doubt that what you're going for has anything to do with what we're going for.
Well, you never know. A number of adventurers on the road, traveling.
All right. I'm really just like kind of don't care. Like I'm just sitting here because it's someone else did. He's not. I'm gonna behave. He's not offending me. He's actually being nicer than most of the people or anyone else we've met. So I'm kind of like, at least he's talking to me. I don't really just see another orc, especially one so well spoken. So I'm just hanging.
I'm gonna come over there and actually sit down. Now. Alright, seriously, no more fucking around. We have a journey ahead of us. We've got things we've got to do. We've got to cover a lot of distance. We're going into rough territory. It sounds like you guys are doing the same thing. I'm not joking around. All I got to do is ask my God, and I can talk to whoever I want to. All right, but you're going to have to let us know a little bit of what you're doing, because you're right. It may not be in either of our interests to travel together. However, it might be in both of our interests to travel together. So why don't you divulge a little bit of information? We can divulge a little bit of information and see if we can do something with this. Because honestly, I wouldn't mind having a few extra people along, as long as they're trustworthy and help us to do what we need to do. Unless, of course, the rest of the group thinks that's a bad idea, and then I'm rolling with them, not with you guys, so I'm going to sort of do what the majority wants. Democracy, baby. Still not interested?
Mr. Yoris,
I looked at his eyes.
is your dwarf to be trusted?
He saved my life a few times. I suppose that counts for enough. He's never lied to me before. I kind of look. Is that? It's not Demi right behind me either. I kind of look over my shoulder at Demi. I look back because I know the nerding, but.
What? You broke up a little bit there.
Oh, because in my mind, I'm kind of thinking about the fact that we said he's the betrayer. You and I think it was you, said he might be the betrayer. So I'm saying that we trust him, but there's part of me that's kind of like, as far as I know.
Gotcha.
I guess I'm talking out of character.
I put my little nubby feet up on the table and push my chair back just on two legs, just kind of hanging.
From what I hear of the orcs of the Broken Lands, it may be better to travel in a larger.
Well, if you're not from there, you might be interested to learn that the raids have stopped.
Raids of the Darrokin?
Raids into, as far as we know, virtually all surrounding territory.
Any sign why?
Well, that's part of what we want to find out.
Have the orcs disappeared, or have they really stopped?
We don't know, but we have a plan. You see, we're going in and we're going to try and find all the things that they may have left behind.
Are they
And
scientists?
most of it, of course, will be dirt and rubbish and broken, torn bits of bloodied armor, but we're sure they may have found some sort of idols or worthwhile trinkets.
Hmm.
You see, we're treasure hunters.
Is that all? You're welcome to. Well, is there a specific treasure? Are you seek treasure only in the Broken Lands, the treasure of the orcs?
Can you imagine what it would be?
I gotta tell you, all the stories, all the ways they were painted where I came from, I wouldn't imagine it'd be much but skulls and
More
weapons,
skulls.
maybe. Yeah, more skulls, weapons, bones. They were always painted as a savage people with me.
Oh yes, we imagine they're quite savage.
But I suppose they plunder. I suppose it's the booty you're seeking.
But for the last 2 months at least, right? 2 months. Virtually nothing.
I gotta sit back and take a drink, just pondering it.
Now, doesn't that pique your interest?
I'm kind of just thinking, sorry, dead air.
Are you checking out the chat?
Yeah, but I don't really know. I'm kind of just sitting back. I don't really, because I kind of need the consent of the group to do anything. So I don't really know what to tell them. I'm not really
Demi's being
interested
like
in-
super
I'm not
pouty,
interested in
so
treasure
like
hunting.
in character, Demi says nothing. Out of character,
Yeah.
kind of a coincidence that they would poison some elf lord and then disappear entirely.
Yeah. Well, we need to go in there anyway. That's where we're heading.
Also, 2 months ago, was that like when we started on this whole thing?
No. So it's about. I've kind of been keeping it around the same time frame as it is. So Halloween was kind of around Halloween, and we've kind of just passed the new year. And Derek and
Okay.
people were rushing around to try and renew their contracts for the upcoming year. So we're just over the new year.
Gotcha. So I'm trying to think of what else would have happened 2 months ago that suddenly...
So mark the Baron's castle as Halloween.
I can't think of anything else. What the Knolls, that whole big thing happened about 2 months ago, right? Village of Rifflian, was it 2 months ago?
It would have been like, I guess, yeah. Because that's when they said they poisoned that guy, so...
Yeah, right.
It would have been...
So
that would
it
have been
would-
slightly before we got there.
Yeah, the poison would have been around that time we were at the Baron's last time.
Or shortly thereafter when the others left. And by the others, I mean the other four. Not our friends.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
They left and then shit started going down. That sounds about right.
It actually might be safer for us to travel with them. On the one hand, because we'd be traveling in a bigger group, and I think we're out of character. I think we're walking into a war zone. Like they're prepping for something. On the other hand, the four of us by ourselves can move faster and attract less attention. Or five. I forgot about Eggle.
Speaking out of character about how my character would think about this, I don't mind traveling with them. I don't really care either way.
Eggle is not going into the Badlands.
Yeah, he's just taking us to
Oh,
Okay,
right,
so
we're
the
going
four
to
of us.
something else. We could try to arrange to meet them somewhere on the border.
We're off to see the wizard.
Because Eggle wants to take us to that other thing first. Look at the map. We could meet them at maybe Fort Nell or Neff. I can't tell what it is. Although nothing goes straight through Alfheim. There's no roads from Alfheim to Bergenland, so we have to go back into Darrican.
Yeah, the Kingdom of Alfheim is entirely enclosed by Darrican.
The other thing we could do is there's a road leading west out of Alfheim that we could, and that leads into Darrican, into major cities. Though I don't know how much I want to go through towards cities. I didn't seem to get very welcomed in Darrican. So.
Well, to be
Well, I'm
fair,
just sitting-
there's a lot of thieving happening.
Oh, that's right. That's what it was. I'm just sitting with you guys. I'm not making any decisions. I'm just incredibly grumpy and just.
So with all of our grumpiness, I'm pretty sure Orsic is now in charge of the group.
All right, Orsic. Lead the way, Orsic.
I find it really hilarious that for all the grumpiness, we've actually started fewer fights.
Yeah. I think I was so thrown to see this group of people, like especially other orcs, that it's kind of throwing me off. I was tempted after the guy talked to me like that, but
Now, just
then
out
he kind of
of curiosity, are these orcs or half orcs like Eurus?
They're orcs. They're full on orcs.
It sounds so well spoken. It's not how I imagined it. Well, he said they're not from the Bergen, though. Maybe that matters.
Well, we all have our reasons.
Got a little privilege to that voice. Well,
we head to the Broken Lands not for treasure. You don't have to worry about us taking anything. Although I'm sure, while we're there, any treasure we find, we would be happy to keep. We never shy away. I kind of lean back towards Demi. We never shy away from gaining loot.
But if you are planning to go in, I mean, even you, Mr. Yurisk, even you would be subject to scrutiny, but your friends certainly slaughtered on sight.
Well, apparently I know somebody who knows somebody.
it's just a risk we're gonna have to take. Still sitting back on two legs.
That's certainly not a risk we would be willing to take. Certainly not a risk we are taking.
I don't quite understand what he's saying there.
Me neither.
Like, is he saying he's not willing to go in there? I don't understand what he means. What do you mean? I don't know.
Well, we wouldn't want to go in without the appearance of belonging.
Shit, they're not orcs!
Magic. Shiny.
Wait a minute. Might they not? Did you say that out loud, Vex?
I did,
The magic
yes.
thing? Is there an orc sitting next to me?
Yes.
I gotta poke him,
Oh, jeez.
like just in the arm, to be like, and I kind of reach out and kind of like try to tap on his tusks.
He kind of leans back after you poke him. It feels like an orc that's been poked, and he kind of leans back. Good sir.
You really orcs?
What kind of a question is that? Do you want that to look like an orc?
They don't have detect
Holy
magic?
Shit. Orcs. Wait, don't orcs not like magic? Aren't orcs in other, at least in other sorts of God, I can't think of the word. Not Dungeons and Dragons like games, but in other sorts of fantasy fiction, aren't they like not magical? Aren't they more just barbaric, except for maybe shamans or something?
As who?
The orcs aren't orcs potentially a magical, like not into magic,
Yeah, most of them are, atypically magical, yeah.
right? Except for like maybe shamans or something like that. I don't know, but like So I said, you play with magic stuff, you don't sound like orcs. No orcs I've ever heard. You don't know the Broken Lands, and all the orcs I've ever heard of, but the thralls of my island were from the Broken Lands. What is this?
How many orcs have you dealt with then if you're not from the Broken Lands?
I
How do you
stand
know
up very
what, how
quick.
do you know what orcs do sound like?
I stand up very quick, and I just tap the skull on my belt.
I take offense to that, sir. What if? How are orcs supposed to sound? What do you mean by those people?
Your accent ain't right.
Doesn't
Fine.
Yurik's helmet do something
Be
truthy?
educated. Oh, fuck, it does. I'm gonna use my helmet to try and read this guy's mind. I completely forgot about that. Thanks, Dave.
It's always important to check your inventory.
I know. Yeah. I have a helmet of reading mind once per day at a DC 13 intelligence save. Which, if he's a magician, though, or a sorcerer, he might do that.
So a DC 13 intelligence save.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Good oof or bad oof?
Thanks, Jess. I completely forgot.
Happy to help.
Thanks, everybody has Arcana. I mean, you might not be, like, skilled in it. If that's
Yeah, I just figured that out.
Yeah.
I was like, what is that?
Oh, I figured you would have it more
I-
than anyone else with your magical stuffs.
Alright, I kind of look back at him again. I lean into the orc right next to me and smell him.
Give me a perception check.
I'm not really trying to smell him, I'm kind of faking, but okay.
How do you fake smell? I hold my breath.
Well, I'm smelling, but I know, since I read their minds, and I can't tell everyone else what they said, but, like, I read his mind, so I get the idea that they're not, so I'm trying to make him think that I'm trying to just roll with it.
They smell like orcs.
They smell like orcs, okay. Well, I was going to lean over and do the same to the goblin, and like,
Oh, the goblin.
Goblin left.
whatever this thing is on the left here, what is this?
That's a drow.
Oh, that's the drow, okay. So I kind of look at the drow. I smell him too. Just so, again, just like play acting.
He smells with a perception roll of 4. He smells like a drow.
Did anything?
Where are you going?
I'm sorry.
Did you take a look at the chat screen there? I sent you a little whisper. Did anything happen?
What's the? Is there a roll for that?
No. I tell you what. Keep going. I'll double check. Let me double check.
Okay.
I don't think there is though. But I will look.
As Demi's about to leave, the other goblin said, "Oh, sorry, ma'am. Very terribly sorry. Excuse me."
Do this accent on this goblin.
I'll tell you what. I don't mind any mission to the Broken Lands. I don't mind any fight. But I'll not be around a band of liars.
Oh, come now,
If you're
sir. We're
orcs,
all doing our
if you're
best to
orcs, I
survive.
warned him. If you're orcs, I'm a bearded gnome. No offense.
I'm sure gnomes have beards.
I take offense to that. You're too tall.
Goblin says, "Well, I believe we should be retiring then, gentlemen."
Joe, this is a weird.
I lean over to Vex. You recognize the way they talk from... I'm saying this kind of quietly to Vex. You recognize the way they talk from anywhere else? Ever heard anyone else talk like that?
Probably about half the elves we've run into, all hoity-toity and shit.
Were the elves very British sounding?
I don't remember.
I don't think they're very British
Very
sounding now.
hoity-toity.
Hoity-toity.
So that goblin with the weird,
Half drunk Vex.
the goblin with the weird accent set off Demi's like alarms, and so that's her investigation roll on looking at him more closely.
I'm just walking away from them because now I'm just kind of fed up, and I don't have a reason to kill them, but I'm not really necessarily looking for a reason at the moment. I'm just kind of like rolling my eyes, like they're gonna go in there and get themselves killed. Like what a bunch of idiots! I haven't even been there, and I'm pretty sure they'll just get slaughtered.
So the items on the table, Vex, as best you can tell, are about on par with your with the spellcasting components that you've seen so far.
Oh gosh,
So
Debbie's
nothing
pickpocketing.
terribly special.
I
So
grab
Demi,
a
what
bracelet
was-
off the goblin.
Okay.
I'm getting another drink from the bartender. After this one, maybe I'll get enough faith.
Holy shit! He's so big.
So Demi takes a bracelet off of one of them, and immediately the goblin turns into an elf.
Well, that's
And
handy.
The rest of them jump
I
up
told you.
from the table, and elf spins around, and he says, "You have moments to give that back to me."
Oh, hoity-toity and shit. Elves.
Moments, huh? And what would you do if I didn't?
My audio broke again. All I heard was they got up from the table, and
He's threatening
Oops.
Demi, and Demi's not having it.
And the let's see, the rest of them.
Bring it, pointy
Roll for-
ears.
Roll for initiative.
Woohoo!
are we getting in another fight because Debbie stole something?
Yes.
Pretty much.
It's amazing when you steal from people, they get upset about it.
Pansies. Whoa.
There it goes. Damn it, horrible initiative again. I've not been rolling good initiative recently.
21, that's how you do? Orsic?
Damn it, Orsic, you couldn't let me have my 20.
Sorry, I had to burn it.
Let's see.
Shit's about to get ugly.
You got everybody?
Yes.
All right.
Oh, that little shit. Roll better.
People left. Hey, go. God, look at it. Let's see. Up. Some more of the grid there. All right. The orc. Let's see. Makes 2 melee attacks with a short sword here, and both of them miss. Orsic.
I think I'm gonna cast a bless here. Yeah, let's concentration. Alright. Let's go ahead and cast a bless. On me, Yorisk, and Vex. So you guys you guys hear that? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay. So that's the one where if you guys make an attack roll or saving throw, you get to add a D4 to it. So add a D4 to all your attacks and all your saving throws. Urisk and Vex.
Vex.
So, I have a question about calm emotions. It reads that you attempt to suppress strong emotions in a group of people, and each humanoid in a 20-foot radius sphere must make a charisma saving throw. Would that include us?
Yes.
Yeah.
Of course it would. Alright, of course it would. Where is everybody?
John, do they all look like elves now, or do some of them still look like orcs?
No, they're still whatever they are. It's just the one that had the bracelet come off.
And what's he look like? What's he clad in?
She is clad in
Such a sexist.
Good job.
in leather armor.
Okay.
And I thought my cat was annoying.
I don't know what his problem is tonight.
Alright. Hang on just a minute. There was another thing I wanted to check that I was trying to check while everything else was going on. Let's touch. Okay, so I am going to cast Heroism on Eggle. Basically what that does is that gives him, that adds, he's immune to being frightened and gains temporary hit points equal to my spellcasting modifier, which is... Shit, what is my modifier? Sorry, I'm not 100% sure what my spellcasting modifier is. Because apparently I didn't write that down anywhere. Go me.
I think it's your intelligence, I believe. Or no, you're a bard.
Yeah,
Probably charisma.
Yeah.
mine's, I think it's in, well, actually, is it charisma for the bard?
I imagine it might be.
Because mine's wisdom,
Yeah, for clerics it's wisdom.
so I think hers
Most
is
of my stuff is
charisma.
charisma.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, so that's a +3
Yeah,
to
charisma.
his. Yes, that's a +3. No, I've lost the thing. To temporary hit points. Gains that at the start of each turn. And as a bonus action, I will toss a Bardic Inspiration die at Demi.
Yay!
Let me get it this time.
That's a 1d8, right?
Yes.
And that's for attack or damage?
Either.
Okay.
And you, or you can use it on a saving throw.
Gotcha. Cool beans.
Jiro screws this out because he's all the way over there talking to the barkeep.
That's right, he's been blessed, so he'll be alright.
I've been what?
Blessed.
Oh, right.
Who's next?
It's one of them.
Ooh, it's one
Crossbow.
of me.
crossbow thingy.
Yeah, crossbow, but he is wielding a larger weapon and is going to go after Eggle.
Oh, poor Eggle.
This is why I gave him the heroism.
That hits for very, very little. 4 damage. And the other one, I'm going to step over and try to do the same thing. That is a definite hit. Corsic takes 5 damage. 5 slash.
About to get split the fuck up.
and then Yorisk.
Is the bartender still right here?
Let me see here. Yes.
Okay. I order meat.
What?
I order meat.
Gotcha.
I not only do I not really hear any of the things, but I did everything to avoid conflict.
He rushes to the back.
And just,
And
that's it.
The elf is going to spin around and come after. Let's see here.
Bring it, elf.
After her. Make 2 melee attacks with a short sword. Both are definitely going to miss. You are too quick for her.
Woo.
And then the drow is going to turn over to Vex, also with a short sword. Both of them hit. Going to hurt.
Little angry face.
Vex takes a total of 12 slashing and 18 poison damage.
Ooh.
Who did?
Vex.
Vex. And we're up to Demi.
Alright. Demi's gonna do the usual stupid thing, and instead of attacking his elf with an actual weapon,
Yes!
Who's she punching?
the elf in front of me.
You get a
Can I?
D4 to that.
Yeah, I'm gonna. No, I don't. You
That
didn't bless
hits.
me.
That hits. The 13 hits.
Okay, good.
Oh, sorry. Then.
Oh, so I'm gonna use my bardic inspiration die too.
That's nuts.
Oh well. She just looks like super pissed and is ready to like lay into this person. Oh, and then
4
I get
damage.
so there's someone within an enemy within 5 feet of her, so I also get sneak attack.
Mm-hmm.
There we go.
Oh, minus 11.
So I'm just
that's
like
a movie
pounding
star.
into her face,
That's a movie star.
just like
punch.
blow after blow.
Alright. Eggle can take a swing at the drow, but that is definitely a miss. So we're back up to the kobold up here. Goes after Orsic, and that's a miss. Orsic.
Can I step back a little bit without taking an attack of opportunity, John, or not?
No. I got you like squared up at the moment. It's a little.
Okay.
We're a little loose with it when we're role playing, but then when it's combat,
Gotcha. We're pretty tight. That's okay. I'm gonna cast a guiding bolt on old boy's face here.
Just jump on the
which is,
table.
D20 plus 7. This is not counting my D4 that I get to add to it if it doesn't hit. Does that hit?
Who are you trying to hit?
The orc. Or whatever was the orc on my left-hand side, the guy that was
Yes,
doing
the
all
orc.
the
The orc will get hit. Yeah.
Alright, so then he's going to take... hold on, this doesn't count. Damn it, why does it do that? Sorry. Every fucking time. Alright, this is radiant damage. 12.
Total of 12 radiant damage. Oof.
And then I get advantage on my next attack against him. Thanks to the mystical dim light glitter.
Alright, I'm gonna cast Dissonant Whispers on that stupid drow that just attacked me because now I'm really cranky. But before I do that, I'm gonna yell at Jurisk, and I'm gonna say, "Hey, Jurisk." My kid is around, so I can't actually yell.
Okay.
But pretend that Vex is yelling, "Oi, Jurisk, get your lazy ass vagina hand over here before we all die."
Go, Badge Hand. Game on, Badge Hand.
So the drow needs to make a wisdom saving throw,
Mm-hmm.
and that needs to be only like a 13, unfortunately, which is the only downside to using this one. Because he's a spellcaster. I'm a little concerned. But
He has to make a 13.
Yeah.
I don't even have to check. Yeah. He passes that.
okay. Let's see. If it passes, you take half the damage, and I'm gonna cast that from a well, I didn't declare earlier, so
Yeah, you normally want to declare it ahead of time.
yeah, I wasn't thinking. So 3d6. Wow, it takes a whopping 2 damage. That was really that really helped.
Oh, you get blessed too. Does that give you attack, or is
That's
that just?
true. That's
Is
true.
that
I
damage?
do. So hang on. 2.5. I got 6 hit points over here. I'm a gnome. Leave me alone.
I'm gonna try to chop my way to you.
You know that meme where it's everybody in your party's dying and you're the bard, and it's the band player with the piccolo and tears are rolling down
Yes,
their face?
yes,
That's
yes,
me right
yes. This is like the opposite of that, though. You're the one dying.
now. Yes. Yes.
Oh, and the orc gets a critical on Eggle.
Ooh.
Which is
Well, Eggle does get an extra 3 hit points.
So then that's 3 less. 9 plus 7, that's 12.
Did Eggle go?
Eggle. Huh?
Did he go after me? Did he do anything?
He did. He didn't do that much.
Okay.
Is there any way for us to see each other's health bars, John?
I could have swore that I had. No. Crap. Okay.
Unless people don't want that all over the board, but it helps me to know who needs healing and shit.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously. Well, and there's that spell that we learned last time that can't get anyone up past half, so I need to know, like, I don't want to cast it if some people aren't down a little bit lower and waste it.
That's it, right? You can see everybody?
No. That's okay.
No.
No?
No.
Wait, I hit permission. See?
I have permission, see? I have permission, see? That's exactly
Bar 3 is what I want.
Oh, there we go.
Okay, there we
I can see Vex's
I can
now.
see
I can't
Vex,
see
yeah.
anybody else's.
Yeah, I gotta click on each one individually, but it's
Oh.
Okay, I see your 6.
bar 3, not bar 1. There we go.
There we go.
Vex is fucking staggered over there.
Pretty much.
Oh, I gotta get over there.
All right. So that was.
Just don't smack my ass again, okay?
This one's coming after. This one's coming after Orsic, the orc up top, the purple guy. That is not enough. You got too much on it. Okay.
Is that all the harder you can hit, you ugly little bitch?
I can't even hit.
Gonna kill
Such
you.
a bitch. That's that was the orc. Now we're up to Urisk again.
Now I can't come through Vex to attack this guy, right?
Correct.
Just bulldoze him. Just bulldoze fast.
Well, I don't want to bulldoze. I am going to bulldoze. So I'm going to try and bulldoze this guy into
You can
him,
get around him.
but I can't get it. The drow is actually. So I'm going to yell to the bartender, to keep my food warm.
King over.
Get the cooked, and I'm going to run over. And I'm going to launch. Cook the fucking meat! And I'm going to launch myself off the table. I'm going to do the table, jump on the chair, up off the table, longsword in front of me, and launch myself into this guy, hoping to push him into the elf. No, this dude with the
I
crossbow.
don't know if physics works that way.
I'm going this way, but I'm gonna make the guy go this way.
Yeah, I don't think physics
I'm
works
going
that way.
this way. No? Come on.
No, you're like diving over.
Alright, fine. I'm going to try and pounce on him then with my... I'm still coming off the table. Coming down with the rage of my rage... Oh, I'm also going to go into rage. Since I found a little macro for that. I'm going to go into a mindless rage. Because I finally heard something going on. Like, if I heard... but then I heard... What's her name? Bex. And I was like, oh, fuck no.
You heard El Corsic yell, "I'm gonna smash your little bitch face."
Yeah.
That was loud.
That's my first attack.
The 19
I'm assuming that hits.
definitely hits for 10.
And then, which square am I occupying? I guess I'm probably occupying the square below him.
You're kind of in the same square unless something's gonna happen.
Oh, I can do that. Okay.
Yeah, you're gonna end up. I'm sorry, that's wrong guy. You're gonna end up in the square below.
That's what I thought. Okay, so let me hold on 1 second. 5, 10, 15.
Assuming that you don't kill
25,
him on
30,
his next
35, 40.
attack.
Okay, well, I'll just hit him again then. Because I can't move towards... I can't move to the drow, which I wanted to do, but... So I'll go for a second swing! Ah!
Mine
Oh.
misses.
Ooh,
Don't forget to roll your
critical.
d4. Roll a
Oh, wait.
d4.
Oh, it's a critical fail.
Oh.
Oh.
It's in red. We can all see it.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Alright, so I missed it in a second. Alright, I'm done.
And now you're basically standing on him.
Well, ideally, I'd be
Yeah, well, since he's not dead, he's gonna be in the.
But,
in the
well, I
spot
said, yeah.
below.
I said I'm done though.
All right, so then the elf is going to hack at. Damn! Oh, she gets 2 attacks. Both of them are gonna hit.
Good.
17, 18, plus the whatever. That's gonna both hit. So she gets 15 damage total.
What is it separate?
It is 8 and 7.
All right, so I'll have the 8 to 4.
All right, and then the drow is going to take a shot on, let's say Vex first, and that hits for 6 slashing, and then there's going to be some poison.
Well,
Take
6
it out.
drops me to
11.
0.
And then 11 poison, but that doesn't matter because that drops you to 0. And then the other attack is going to go on Eggle. That's 19. That's definitely a hit. That's 7. 12. That's number 19 on Eggle. That's going to drop Eggle.
We need Abel. Shit is our groupie.
Nothing else, just absorbs some blows.
And then Demi.
Alrighty. $14 damage punching her in the face again.
Nice.
That drops her.
Knocked her out.
That drops her down.
Oh, hey, there's a new person.
We're gonna start calling you Rhonda.
She spins around like from a movie and flops over onto the table.
Yes.
Eggle is going to make a roll.
I'm gonna move in after that.
That's a 1, so he's got 2. Eggle has 2 deaths.
Oh, Eggle.
I move in a little bit after knocking her down and kind of step on her face as I do it.
No, she's face forward over the table.
Oh, okay.
Over this table here. All right. So the Kobold up top, back up to the top of the list, going after Orsic. That's actually a hit. That's just barely a hit. He doesn't do too much though because he's a Kobold, and that's 5 damage on Orsic, and then it's Orsic's up.
All right. Okay. Just gonna take a hack at old Ugly to my left there. It's an 18 hit.
You're taking it at the orc?
Yeah.
Yeah, an 18 definitely hits.
Okay. Oh, damage was fucking down.
12 damage will drop him, and as he falls, as he collapses, he turns back into another elf. Vax, give me a throw.
Let's see, that is...
Just a d20.
That's right.
So that's one out of 3 there. All right, so this remaining orc.
Okay, and then I'm gonna go across. What space can I occupy over here to go after this guy?
You can occupy. Yeah, you can be in.
I can stand on the
Well,
Vex's space.
Well, you can be in either of them because they're.
I can kind of stand over. Yeah, because they're down. I want to try and grapple this guy and shove his face in the fire.
You want to grapple him and shove his face into the fire.
Like, just shove it down into the coals, like you're shoving a kid's, like a bully shoving a kid's, like a kid shoving a bully shoving a kid's face in a dog shit or something. Just rub it in there.
Except with more burn scars.
Yeah, so you're going to make
Yeah.
You're going to make let's say a strength check, and he's going to make a dexterity check to try and dodge out of the way. So you roll a 20,
Yes!
and
No, the 20 was the longsword. 21 was my strength check.
you rolled a 21 as well. With a +4, he rolls a 21.
Wait, I'm blessed.
Oh
What's the
no!
blessed?
You get a D4 to any attack and any save.
I get a D4.
This is a check though, and not an actual saving throw as part of the contest. So I think what happens? Do we roll again?
Good question.
I don't know. Is there something in here about ties?
There is something here about times. I don't feel like looking it up though. We
You're
can
the
roll
DM,
again
make
if
the
you like.
rules.
Yeah, but I don't want to roll again and lose. I'll roll again. All right. 13.
14 or 18. I'm sorry, 14 on the die, and then an 18. So he's gonna dodge out of the way and step back, and then it's his turn. So he steps up. And he's gonna double short sword, and I think what is your both of them hit, which means right. No. You take. You take 12 slashing and 17 poison damage from those hacks.
Hold on, because when I'm in a rage,
Yeah, that gets
resistance
the
to
slashing
slash.
actually gets halved. So it's
So-
6 slashing damage, but still 17 poison, and then Demi will be up.
Woo! Alright,
Demi, switch out with me so I can get over there.
I'm gonna jump on the table and then jump on the kobold.
No one. I was gonna say, does nobody worry about the kobold?
And then punch him in the face.
It's that backstabbing thing that makes brass knuckles actually, kind of useful. That will
She's just
drop
in a
it.
brass knuckle kind of
Jimmy
mood
Fly
today.
Snow guy, I freaking love it.
That kobold drops again, and like the other, turns into an elf.
That was awesome. I love watching you run around punching people in the face, pressing up and putting them out. That's great.
She's an angry, angry lady.
That is great.
A lot of frustration
Alright.
being taken out on these elves right now. Feels good.
Eggle. So, Eggle makes a 2, so he's got 1 and no, he's got 2 and 1 for death saves. Wait, write that down. There we go. So 2 bad and 1 good. And then Vex, give me no, yes, or stick.
I yell coming around the bend. What's that?
I said save him first before he dies. He's got to introduce us to what's his nuts.
Oh, no, if he has to.
The ancient druid studied
I'm really-
for decades.
I
the elders.
was debating about that, but honestly, I'm more concerned about my people. I think.
What's his nut?
So I'm probably going to run over and actually staunch the bleeding on Vex first. Slap a spare dying on her so that she'll stabilize.
Okay. That's your turn.
Now I'm within
Vex?
healing range for yours too, which
You
is
are
good.
stabilized, but not actually in the combat until we're done. Yurisk.
Alright, I'm gonna start my rage thing, and I'm gonna try and put his face in the fire again.
I found out what happens in a tie, by the way.
Oh, what happens? What happens?
Absolutely nothing.
Oh, it just doesn't happen.
Yeah, if 2 characters tie in a contest to, for example, snatch a ring off the floor, then neither of them grab it. So if you're both
Okay.
trying to
So
grapple,
it's,
then you're exactly the same as you were before.
Okay. So that's an attack that misses, and then your second attack is to grab him by his white hair,
yeah, sometimes
blue
I grab
ponytail.
I'm pretty pissed.
If that's what
And I'm
you're
not
doing,
even sure why. I'm not even sure why I'm pissed at this point.
Let's try it again. 26, he's not going to make that with a 7 this time.
I'll grab
So
by the
he's
back
going to
of the
take
Yeah,
a little
that's-
bit of damage in the fire here.
It's more the point of it.
He's going to take 3 damage from the fire. And then the Drow's turn. He's going to come back after you. Both of them, again, are going to hit. So the slashing damage you have because you're a half-orc who is enraged. So you take 10 after you take 20 points of damage that gets halved to 10 for the slash.
Mm-hmm.
And you take 19 points of damage for the poison.
Damn.
And then Demi, who can now get
Get
flank
punchy.
and
Boom.
get advantage on these rolls here. Well, it's either a 1 or a 2, right?
Well, no, but I rolled a 10 on both attack rolls. Does 10 hit?
Oh, I'm sorry. No, I thought we were laughing at the 1. Yeah, no, both of them hit. So then Eggle.
Mm-hmm.
Keeps trying not to die.
No! Oh, poor Eggle. Should have
We
saved
killed our
Eggle.
first NPC.
That's all right. I can bring him back here in a minute.
From
You
being
resurrect the
dead?
dead?
I can't resurrect the dead, but I can do lesser restoration.
What does that do?
which I think it allows me to bring him back as long as they haven't been dead for longer than 10 minutes.
I want to read up the rules on that.
I'm checking it out.
Because I thought Lesser Restoration was stuff like Empire drained me of a level, and I can just kind of grab that back. All right, but this will be your turn. I'm actually gonna slide Vex down a little bit here.
Yeah, you're not bringing him back to life with lesser restoration.
Wait, I still have a couple of you here. So Orsic, Eris, and the Swears.
Oh, Revivify is what I have now.
Oh,
because
Revivify.
of my healing domain. Let me look that up. That's the one, I think.
Oh my god, Kat, why are you so loud today?
Just cuss. Cat.
There it is. You touch a creature that has died within the last minute.
Yeah.
The creature returns to life with 1 hit point.
We're good.
Alright.
So you cast that on Eggle?
No, I'm not worried about Eggle right now. I'm more worried about Eurus.
Oh, okay. So
I got a
Orsic.
minute before Eggle dies, so I'm gonna slap get my biggest, well, not my biggest.
How
cure,
many
but-
diamonds do you have on you right now, by the way?
Me?
Yes,
How many? What? Diamonds?
diamonds.
Diamonds?
Yeah, you
Why
need
diamonds?
diamonds to do the resurrection.
Oh no, I don't. I'm a priest.
Yeah, you need diamonds to cast the spell.
No, you need diamonds if you use components. Priests don't use components.
Oh, is
You
that
just-
true?
Yeah, you get your clerics get theirs from their prayer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, mages need components. Sorcerers don't need them either. Sorcerers don't need components either.
We're gonna say that there's a diamond that on the table as part of what they were playing with.
All right, Eurus, I'm gonna heal you for 1d8 plus 7. I don't know if my cure light's set up right. I gotta actually, I'll just roll it, and if it's not right, it should be though. Yeah, it is. So 9 points, Eurus.
Thank you.
Yeah. And I'll mark that off my list.
And then Vex is out. Eurus, go.
I'm just gonna regularly attack this guy. Try to end this.
21 will hit.
And there's my second one.
So
Don't forget to add your d4.
I might not need to.
So
The second one I think is a critical, isn't it?
wait a minute.
Or is it 17?
21 hits the
For 10.
3. It still hits, and the 28. So both of them still hit. Yeah, that all goes through. So how much is that? 23, 30, 44?
Yeah.
Oof.
Cut that bitch in half.
He is definitely bleeding now. That was.
Definitely
What?
bleeding. He's
Everyone else
bleeding.
drops
Everyone's
so
going like,
fast.
"All right, fine. All right,
Yeah, he's bleeding.
Look, I'm standing here with nobody on me, and I got heals for days. No worries.
It's fine.
And if I have to, I'll come around there.
There was a lot of damage. The other guys went down pretty easy.
Yeah, but he's been causing a lot of damage.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, he freaking dropped Vex in 1 round almost.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Actually, I might be in trouble now.
So now it will be his move, and he's first going to take a swing at Demi.
Oh, I'm alright.
That hits, and then before I roll for damage, I'm going to do another roll at Urisk. And that one,
Let's do that.
down. So, actually, I just need to roll for once, right? So Demi takes 4 damage from the slash, which she can have,
I do.
and takes 7 damage from poison. Urisk takes 6 damage from the slash, which he's allowed to have, and then 10 damage from the poison. And now it's Demi's go.
Alright. I'm finally gonna pull out a sword. What the fuck?
So that's a miss with the advantage.
God damn it.
But when you guys do hit, you're almost tanks with that some of that that sneak attack stuff.
It's just like I have advantage. Like, why am I rolling 10s and 12s?
I can kick him out of here without doing that. I can kick Vex out without doing that. Okay, Orsic.
Oh man. I can't see. I got my own scores inside in the way of yours bar. Oh, I see it now. Yikes! All right, you're below half too, aren't you, Demi?
Slightly, yes.
Slightly. Vex, your Vex is now stabilized at 1 point, right?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and cast a preserved life. Let me check that out. I'm pretty sure that should get everyone about half, but let me check real quick. Because this guy, man, he's just like doing some serious damage here. Plus, we're gonna be going to bed after this, so now's the time.
Right.
I've been burning through spells like crazy because I knew we'd be sleeping. So.
You mean like in the game?
The characters are
Oh
going to
yeah,
bed,
yeah.
yes.
Man, I freaking started dropping bombs right off the bat. I wasn't playing around.
I only need 4 to get me to
Reserve
half.
Is your ability, your
Yeah.
special cleric thing.
Yeah, it's on page 60. And it is. I just can't remember how many dice.
Any creature, 5 times your cleric level, you can restore someone up to half of their hit point maximum. You can divide that among.
And we decided that you were a level 6 now?
Yeah, level 6.
So 30 points to
hit
divide.
Points divided by, I guess, 4 of you. You can include yourself in that.
Well, no, you
Oh,
can only
okay.
go up to half your hit points.
Right. All right. So let's do. Yours, how many points do you need before you're up to half?
Let me check because I just leveled up and I don't remember what my new full is.
Demi needs 4 and Vex needs
Oh,
17.
My max is 77.
It's like you're
Jesus.
actually at 0 but stabilized, not actually at 1. It's a minor thing.
So I need 38 to be at half. I need 18.
18. Okay, so take 18.
Okay.
Move up to half. And how many do I have? 60 points? Is that what you said?
No, 30. It's 5
30,
times
okay.
your level.
So 18. And then.
You can give the rest to Vex.
How many do you need, Demi?
I need 4, but that's fine. I mean, she's like not in the game, so get her back in the game.
You want me to give them to Vex?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, Vex, you get the rest, unless that takes you over your halfway point.
How much was that?
That was 12.
Nope. Thank you.
All right, good deal.
Not that much.
All right, that's my round.
Okay, Urisk.
All right, let's see if we finish this guy off.
Will he get another round?
Well, technically, no, Vex died and then came back, so I guess she doesn't have initiative anymore.
I'm gonna go.
Well, let's see what
I'm
Urisk does. Go ahead.
I'm hoping we're gonna. I don't know if I should go into frenzy or not.
I thought you
I
were
was
already
gonna-
frenzied.
No, I'm gonna rage. Frenzy's I get 3 attacks, but then I really need to rest
You
afterwards.
already raging?
I'm already raging. I'm talking about going to a frenzy. It's the next
Yeah.
level of rage.
Yeah, but we're gonna rest afterwards anyways. We're running in, so you know.
Yeah, I can't. I can only revivify one person. So don't go down, or I don't get to bring Eagle up.
Ooh, crit, nice.
Yeah, that's 15.
And if that first one doesn't hit, don't forget to roll your D4.
That second one is probably gonna do it, I'm guessing. Oh, I'm sorry. You rolled twice there.
Yeah, I get 2 attacks.
Yeah, so for the first one, you didn't hit.
But what if you
Right.
roll a D4?
Yeah.
What do you-
I rolled a D4 on that first
add,
one.
Add a D4 to that 16 there. The second one definitely hits.
Oh, damn it.
The first one does not hit. Okay. So, let's see.
Damn.
He's going to take both shots at Demi.
Oh, fun.
Both of them miss.
Yes.
That's a DM who's
Oh,
trying
wow.
to drop you, Demi. That's a DM who's trying to kill somebody. You know that thing when you're just hunting low bars. That's exactly what he's hunting, low bars right now.
Those are, I call those cruel characters. Cruel monsters that are just going after the weaker
Yeah.
ones instead of like just kind of spacing out, even making everyone feel a little paranoid, a little endangered, just like I'm just hunting the weakest. All right, Demi.
All right, let's try this again. Still not
Both
gonna
of
do
those
it.
miss.
Yep.
Well, does one of them have advantage or not?
We both have
They-
advantage.
Yeah, the two of them have advantage on their stuff, but a 15 doesn't hit. Although wait, you get to roll a d4 to add. To
No,
that?
he didn't bless
No,
me.
Vex does.
I don't still have that bardic inspiration die either, right? I just use it the once and it's done.
Yeah.
I've never seen Demi attack so much before. If I would have known you were gonna attack so much, I would have probably given it to you. You're on it, knocking people out and shit.
She just likes banging on elves. Orsic.
Let's slap since Urisk is toe to toe here, and I can't reach Demi. Let's go ahead and give another cure light to Urisk. 11 more.
Alright. Urisk.
Stay out of harm's way, Vexy.
I imagine you're probably going to finish him off here.
You stay over here by me. Where's my bird? It's gone right to his head.
Geralt's golden gears.
That 20, the 18 wouldn't have, but the 20 is enough to drop him. So this guy drops, and unlike the others, stays a drow.
I expected that after that battle. Holy shit.
I'm gonna search him, grab that weapon he had that was poisonous. What was it?
It was just a short sword, but it was coated.
I'm gonna search him. Any signs of, because if he's leading them into the land, I want to see if he has anything on him.
I'm also
As you might,
Should I use-
as you might expect, the four of them. There's a drow. There were 2 orcs, a kobold, and a goblin. The non-drow are each wearing a blue and red, a black and gold striped bracelet.
Demi starts pulling them off of them and tossing them to the other people. So everyone has one.
Thank you. I'm gonna step around Eggle. Sorry, Eggle. And I'm actually gonna hop up on the table and collect whatever they were playing for that is still on the table, all the spellcasting bits and pieces.
So there are 2 dice, 2 regular 6-sided dice made out of bone.
Okay.
They both feel very heavy, like the inside isn't bone.
Mmm.
Bust that shit open.
They're heavier on the inside.
Yeah, they're little weighty TARDIS dice. And there's some basic spell components. I'd rated it about 25 gold worth of. There's like some ground up glass powder. There's some feathers. There's a couple bits of leaves. If you go through the the player's handbook and check some of the spell components, it's some basic stuff.
Okay.
I rolled a 20 investigation to search the bodies for interesting things.
I was searching the drow. That's all I was looking at.
So the drow has that short sword, which it would be something that you would need to keep applying poison to. But it is a very nice looking short sword. That's going to be a +1.
I already have a +1 short sword.
It's alright, I already picked up the short sword.
Because you need a short sword.
I need one-handed weapons.
You have a one-handed weapon.
It'll sell for a nice price.
And all told, they have 120 gold
Nice.
between them.
Oh, it's so nice that it's divisible by 4.
Yeah.
Did you have anything else on him?
No.
Orcish.
He's got a shield. He's got some studded leather armor.
All right, I'm gonna revivify Eagle and hit him with one cure light.
So
that he can get
you
upright.
cast the revivify, consuming the gold, consuming the diamond that was on the table there, as it kind of shatters into a powder, rises up into the air, slowly lowers down onto the body. There's a little bit of light, but Eggle doesn't move. There's no sign of his return.
I'm pretty sure you can't resurrect someone now that the gods are gone. We've seen that happen a lot now. FYI.
Oh, that's really awkward.
I kind of look up at the sky.
Which is a shame, because that was a nice looking diamond.
A nice looking
It's worth a
diamond.
lot of money.
Yeah. It's worth 300 gold pieces according to the player's handbook.
You know, it's a person's life we're talking about here.
Yeah, I'm not even saying it. I'm just walking away. I go back to the bartender and ask where our meat is.
All right,
Yeah,
I'm
as
gonna
you
try to get rid of that spell, 'cause that's a worthless fucking spell in my level 3 slot.
says your meat's up.
Actually, I get that no matter what.
We got rid of your guests in the back.
Shit, man, a cleric who can't bring anybody back from the dead sucks.
Demi kicks all the bodies on her way past.
And real quick, Orsic, as you also cast that spell, you have a terrible, terrible stabbing pain in your gut.
So I just crumple over. Ah!
You don't make
Basically,
it.
it looks like I don't know how to do my job. You know, I try to bring the guy back, he doesn't come back, and then I fall over in bodily pain. Pathetic.
Awkward.
Where's Orsic? Oh, he's just over there fucking up life. He has one job.
Alright, so
How long does this pain last?
it lasts for about a minute.
Oh, okay.
Uh,
I see.
Why do you
forsaken me?
Something along those lines. So the drow is there. Eggle is dead. You now have these bracelets. And I think we're going to end up leaving it there tonight. Anything else? No.
XP?
Alright, so that's... Let me add some stuff up here.
Wanna level up?
Alright, so everyone is going to get 650 experience.
Woo!
So, I'm actually...
And you've lost your biggest fan.
Not happy.
Yeah, no, that part pretty much sucked. I'm gonna take that glass. I left that glass from the drink over here. I'm gonna take that over to the bartender and give it to him and be like, I drank it all. Thanks.
Next one's additional experience points for cleaning up. So
Nope.
Demi has gained a level
I have gained a level.
to level 6.
Yep.
Alright, so that 4 becomes a 5 plus your constitution.
Yeah, of 0, yes.
Oh. Well,
Which is why I'm at 42 max hit points, and other people are at 70 something max hit points.
Oh, I'm at 36. Don't feel bad.
Oh, yay. We can both die together.
No, it seems like lately I'm just dying alone. Damn it, now I have to do math.
Oh, so I asked the bartender, what about what about the rooms?
Yeah, now we have. See, I'm a little conflicted now. You just killed a handful of elves.
They weren't elves when they attacked us,
um,
One of them was.
and one of them was a drow.
There was a drow. All right, we can. That's no one's gonna complain about drow being killed.
You wanted them gone; they're gone.
All right, I'll take care of the bodies. We have some much nicer rooms available. If you'd like.
I
That
would
sounds
like.
wonderful.
I give them an
Whatever.
extra 2 gold pieces for the bodies for cleaning it up. Sorry about the mess. When I flick them at him, Han Solo style. Sorry about the mess.
Everybody want to be a movie star. All right, so I think we can end it there. I guess the takeaways are you now have these bracelets.
Oh,
Eggle is gone.
did anybody check? Did anybody check Eagle's body?
Oh, no.
Did we loot Eagle's corpse? Because I mean,
thought Vex was just looting everybody.
no, I didn't loot Eagle.
Oh,
I felt bad.
Demi also did not loot Eggle. Though she seems to have mostly forgotten about him. Not so much out of kindness.
I'm gonna kind of wander over because I liked Eggle. I'm a little upset. He treated me nice.
Oh,
I'm not gonna search his body though. I'm gonna kind of just pick it up and carry him
hey,
outside.
wait! Don't pick him up yet. Oh, well, never mind.
Look through
Go
his
ahead, pick
pockets.
him up.
You look through his pockets while I dig the hole. I'm assuming that's how people get buried here. I don't know.
Yeah, we could bury them. Well, I mean, you wouldn't know.
No.
You have no elf guide.
All right. So I guess I don't know what I'm doing with them then.
What about the other people in the bar? Did they seem at all perturbed by this
Yeah, I'm
giant
sorry, I
fight?
didn't move them at all, but they're not. They were reacting. I mean, they were up against the wall and moving and trying not to get involved. They weren't just continuing to drink.
It'd be pretty great if they were.
Says
Yeah,
I'm
I got
bar.
some stuff juggling around to automate the other tokens on the board.
I'll check. I guess I'll check Eggle's pockets, see if there's any clues to who he was or if he has family,
Yeah, that was mainly what I was looking for.
or where I can find the other celestial constellation.
So he has no money. He just has his basic equipment, which was some regular leather armor. He had a short sword that was a lot shorter than the rest years. Nothing fancy. He wasn't really much of a long dagger. But he did have in his possession a small coin that looked very similar to one of the wooden coins that I had sent each of you.
Mm.
Except it was kind of all of the constellations except for the four.
Mm.
So it's
Interesting.
just the 8 of you.
Mm. Mm.
Okay.
I forget. Did he say he was from Alfheim?
Yes.
He did.
Yes, the reason he was in
kinda-
Darrican was him and his friends had gotten a whole bunch of squirrels and had them run through the city. They were
Right.
playing a prank on the town.
I'm going to kind of ask out to the bar loudly, as if anyone knows Eggle, if anyone knew the man. Unless you want to wrap it up tonight, we can stop if you want. We can do that next week if you want.
Yeah, we can wrap it up.
Okay.
No one's familiar with him.
Oh, no one doesn't. Okay. Fuck all you then. All right.
All right,
Cool.
sounds
Very
good.
All right, gang. All right.
All right.
2 weeks with Matthew McConaughey in a row.
So, I mean, we're still alternating Thursdays, right, with the other
Yeah,
group?
what are we doing next week then?
Yeah. So I guess the other group is doing Thursday.
Those cheaters.
Yeah, they jumped and they grabbed another session on Wednesday.
Bastards.
Last night.
Gotcha.
That's okay. I gotta be. I'm traveling for work next week, so that makes it a little bit easier.
Oh, perfect.
I still got one more week until school starts back up for me, but then it gets back to, shit show, so.
Yeah.
But I can still, if something opens up or something, but in the next week, I might be able to swing it, but. All right, well, nice job, guys and gals.
Yep.
All right.
Good time.
All right,
Night,
talk
guys.
to you later.